Okay, we just need to make some last-minute modifications to the launcher. Head on into the lab.
That is so cool! What is it again?
The launcher? It's just what we need to stop robots in their tracks. Now you'll need to find something to load it with. Dell's restaurant is nearby. Just don't get their blue plate special. Okay, the first step is to use the molecular analyzer to examine the food and determine the source of the contamination. Good work! Looks like the food has been corrupted at a cellular level. We need to get some fresh samples. We could go to Dell's restaurant. They still sling hash the old-fashioned way. This is horrible. We've got to find a way to contain the virus before headquarters shuts down. If we isolate some of the data stream, we can analyze it. Nice work, but the virus has infected the lab. We're not going to be able to analyze the data here.
You know, I used to put dance music together, and it's made up of several separate tracks.
The same way a data stream is layered. Let's get over to the music studio.
Glad you made it. We can use the tower here to broadcast your music at the grand frequency, and we're home free. Great job! That's what I call music to my ears. Sweet! You brought lunch. I'm starving.
This food needs to be ionized. It's not your lunch order.
I know. But a man can dream. Let's get to it then. Now we just have to sample our pure ionized food into the replicators. You'll need to go to the robot factory where the central food core is.
I knew watching all those movies would pay off someday. This is gonna be a breeze. Charge up the power to the gate, and then we'll pinch the prankster. Jake, the power's on, and here's the key to the gate.
We'll meet you there. Be careful.
Welcome to Dell's. There's tons of stuff here you can load into the launcher, but everything is self-serve, so look around. Those giant ice crystals will be perfect. Just load them into the handle and launch away. Then we can freeze those robots in their tracks. Come on back to headquarters. They've got plenty of food here to sample from. It's self-serve though, so just get in line. A 4-course meal. And don't worry, that green stuff is guacamole.
According to the food replicator instructions, we need ionized molecules for it to work.
You'd better head to the power plant.
Welcome to Dell's. If you need extra stuff for your launcher, then you've come to the right place. You need to make the numbers on the top of the blenders match the numbers on the bottom of the blenders. Watch the indicator on the bottom of the screen. When it reaches the number you want, press the space bar to build up some power. Once you have the power you want, let the space bar go.
Congratulations. I have a friend I want you to meet. Allow me to introduce Alpha.
That's great. You've got a toaster.
Alpha is no mere toaster. You're looking at one of the most advanced robotic interfaces ever built, linked directly to the Adventurer headquarters. And now with Alpha, I and I alone will have access to all the information in your computers.
Are you okay?
Where's the prankster? He got away, but we have to get back to HQ right now.
TJ, where'd you go? Shouldn't run off like that.
But I had to test a theory. I figured he must have a backup plan in case something went wrong with Alpha. Then I found this. I think I'll call him Omega.
This means we have access to our computers again.
Let's head back to HQ.
You've made it to the prankster's hideout. Make the numbers on the top sails match the numbers on the bottom sails. The left and right arrows will let you aim. Watch the indicator on the bottom of the screen and press the space bar to select a number. Hold it down to build up some power. When you're ready, let go of the space bar.
An adventurer is strong in mind, body, and spirit, and has the courage to face any adversary, no matter how large or small, and to protect all living things.
Congratulations, TJ!
Yeah, Teej. Congrats.
I am so excited! This is my first field mission. Jess said to plug the new software into the computer, and this place should grind to a halt. Great work! We've shut down that robot factory for good. Great, you brought the new sample. All we need to do is scan the molecules, and this computer will fix the food replicators. You did it! All the food replicators are back to normal.
But I hear Dell's is still serving a blue plate special.
That's what I said. Everything is back to normal.
I wish I could entertain you with more hard-boiled slang, but time is short. The factory computers are still shut down from our earlier visit. We should be able to redirect that virus from here. We've done it! We've rerouted the virus. Now we can find that prankster and put him away. Great! Botley, have you found the source of the virus yet?
Yes. No. This can't be. But according to this, the source is headquarters.
What?
The robot factory is out of control! Use your knowledge of history to put things back in order again. Look at the category at the top. Click on a data chip to select it, and then click on where you want to move it. The data chips must have a clear path to move. Arrange facts that go together into vertical, horizontal, or diagonal lines. The data chips will show their true colors when you position them next to a matching fact. Once you have 4 in a row, they will disappear. You need to clear out enough data chips for your printout.
This reminds me of an ancient Setsa symbol. No time for that now.
Botley has been monitoring the time-controlled elements of the city. If we don't get the clocks reset, the dam will open the gates at the wrong time and flood the city.
Oh no! Hurry! Let's find the symbol on the coded map of the city. It's the symbol to the clock tower. We'll have to reset that back in town.
Okay, let's take this angle you found and figure out where that transmission is coming from before someone finds us out. Great job. We've got the longitude and latitude of where this is coming from, but it seems like the camera is somewhere high above the ground.
Let's go to the highest spot in town, the clock tower.
Take the geomapper. You should be able to use it to find the exact altitude of the camera. Let's plug in the coordinates and see where it leads. I hope TJ's right about this.
If he's wrong, the prankster could be long gone by the time we find his hideout.
Joe may be right. This puts the location on the northwest side of town.
Of course, at the abandoned amusement park. But the power to the main gate was cut off a long time ago. We'll need to turn it back on.
You found the map room in the ancient city. The category is listed above. Arrange similar stone tablets into horizontal, vertical, or diagonal lines. Click on a tablet, then click where you want to move it. The tablets must have a clear path to move. If the tablets belong together, then their colors will be revealed. Once you create a line of at least 4 tablets, they will disappear.
Even though you're an official adventurer now, Teach, I still want to start you off slow.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We have an emergency! All adventurers assemble in the main hall!
Botley, we're already assembled.
Oops. Right, sorry. Anyway, I'll bring this up on the main view screen. I patched into the security cameras at the robot factory. It seems that the robots are running amok.
All right, let's go.
TJ, I think it would be best if you stay here.
Okay. Let's look at this thing logically. First thing we need is a way to defend ourselves.
I've analyzed your launcher, and it seems the cooling unit is damaged.
Then we'll have to take it over to the lab. I'll meet you there. Hey, look where those glorified garbage cans are now. We've got to shut down that robot factory.
You need to go to Sarsaparilla Software. They created the robot's original programming. Here's a data disk to access their system.
TJ, why don't you go drift? I'll take over monitoring for this one.
Okay, great. I'll meet you at the software company.
Wow, you guys did great! I must say, it didn't take you long to stop my little revolution.
Who are you? Botley, how is he breaking in?
Oh, that's for me to know, and you to find out. In the meantime, just call me the Prankster.
You reprogrammed the robot factory? But why?
Oh, I hate the thought of you adventurers getting bored, so I've arranged several little pranks for you. In fact, the next one should be starting right on time.
What's going on? It's only 10 o'clock, but my watch says it's straight up noon.
The prankster must have reset all the clocks in town.
But we're not finished yet. You better go read up on time at the library in the ancient city. Great job, everyone. We were really able to work together on that last one. Radio. Music. Must sleep.
Rise and shine, sleepyheads. Not everyone can sleep the day away. I'm hoping the entire city is enjoying its melodic tones.
But it's putting everyone to sleep.
We've got to stop his transmissions.
I think we should start at the music studio. Take a pair of headphones so you don't fall asleep.
Lunchtime. Come and get it.
Hey, these hamburgers are green.
And they taste like Brussels sprouts.
Really? I figured it was veggie burgers and zucchini fries.
The prankster!
Let's take some grub to the lab and analyze it. I'll meet you there.
Ah, an orange. It's the simple things in life.
Look at the view screen.
It's the entrance to headquarters. It's never supposed to be broadcast, not even on our own security system.
But it's It's not your security system. It's mine. I thought everyone in the city would enjoy a peek at the entrance to your little secret hideout.
We've got to stop that transmission, or everyone will find out our identities.
Let's take this image over to Sarsaparilla Software and see if they can locate the origin of the transmission.
Botley, are you sick?
That shouldn't be possible. After all, I am a robot. But I've been sneezing ever since I last accessed the main computer.
Botley, why don't you run a diagnostic on yourself?
Oh no! It seems I've contracted an aggressive replicating destructive algorithm. Oh, the humanity!
Can't you purge your system of the virus?
Oh yes, of course I can. I can localize and erase it internally. No problem.
But if you caught the virus from the main computer...
Oh no! This is a code red. We've got to get to the lab immediately and try to isolate the virus.
I got here as fast as I could. What's the status?
Well, the virus was contained, but the interface has been destroyed.
I'm able to keep power up, barely, but I'm afraid we won't have access to any information.
Sally and I have combed through the corrupt data stream, and we think we found something.
Let's go to the software company to verify that the data is accurate.
At the bottom of your screen is the toolbar. Click the monitor for help. Use the yellow arrow to go back and the red X to exit the game. To see your inventory, click the character button. The different items will tell you what you need to do next. To adjust the games, use the leveling button. Clicking on the gadgets and launcher items will let you change them.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you walk up. If I get my mitts on that prankster, I'll give him a little chin music to dance to. If we're gonna stop this song and dance, you're gonna need to start whistling a new tune. Now we're hitting on all eights.
TJ is at the ancient library and says he found a reference to something called the grand frequency that might help.
Why don't you give the library the once-over? Sally gave me the heads up. We should be able to isolate that virus in no time.
I hate to press you guys, but Jess just told me that the virus is starting to corrupt computers all over the city.
Okay, let's do it. Good job. We've mapped out the rate of corruption of the network, but we have no idea how the network is set up. Zach has a hunch, though. You need to meet him at the ancient ruins ASAP.
Welcome to the recording studio. Listen for the word you need to spell, then wait for the letters to come flying in. Catch the correct letters by pressing the arrow keys at the right times. If you don't want that letter, just let it go by. To hear the word again, click on the mixing board in the lower right.
Perfect. You brought the clock tower instructions. This should be a snap.
And then everything can go back to normal. Or, as you would say, Jake.
Geomappers can track any object by longitude and latitude. We can use it to scour the lay of the land and get this camera made. And find its location, too. Yeah, that's what I said. Good job. Looks like the camera is located in that cloud bank over there. We'll have to clear away the clouds. Hey, we still have the airplane from before. I bet we could use that. You better get yourself to the airport.
The clock tower is the perfect place to test your spelling. Listen for the word you need to spell. To catch a letter, press the arrow keys. Let the incorrect letters go by. To hear the word again, click in the lower right corner.
The library is old and neglected.
Would that be why it's called the ancient ruins?
Look through the books and see what you can find out about time.
There's a sundial in the ruins of the ancient city that affects all timepieces in Adventure Valley.
The sundial has a map symbol on it. TJ should be able to help you decipher it over at the map room.
Hey, wake up! I know this is a library and all, but we have work to do.
Oh, sorry. I can't get that music out of my head. All right. The grand frequency is a unique frequency that overrides all others. If we can figure out exactly what it is, we can override the prankster's transmissions. Good work! Now take that frequency to Zach at the power plant. He'll know what to do with it.
I think I'm onto something here. Let me see that map. Look at the pattern. It's like the layout of the ancient ruins. If we follow the paths, we might be able to find a way to stop the virus. Great. I think we found the file path. You can use it to return the virus to its original source.
Almost all the computers have been infected, but Joe is onto something at the robot factory.
Joe, you really came through there. I should have listened to you. Well, I couldn't have done it without everyone else, especially TJ.
Gee, I don't remember inviting everyone over for a party. I'm gonna need more ice. Besides, shouldn't you all be more concerned with getting your precious computers up and running instead of coming after poor innocent moi?
It's time we put this palooka on ice.
But I have to tell you, I've built some amazing little security devices that you may not find particularly funny.
Jess, is it just me or does his voice sound awfully familiar?
Let's worry about that after we get him.
They make the coolest computer games here. All you need to do is download the right software, and we'll bring the robot factory to a screeching halt. Nice work! This new program will shut down the factory completely. Why don't you peruse their mainframe and see if they've got any new games there?
Listen, Palooka, I'm not so sure they'd appreciate you liberating their software.
I know. Anyway, you need to get to the robot factory.
Great, you've got the image. We can use their software to study the angle of the shot and locate the source of the transmission. Nice work! We found an angle describing the direction of the transmission's origin. Now we just need to find the origin point itself.
Now we can use the map room to find the actual location, right?
You're catching on quick, TJ. Oh, right! Because we stopped the virus, they're going to help verify the data. No charge. See? Jess and I were right. The data shows the location as 3283 Northwest. I don't know what Joe was onto.
Wait, I think I figured it out. Remember the camera in the clouds? We found its location based on latitude and longitude. What if it's not a street address, but map coordinates?
32 North, 83 West?
Yes! But I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location. We'll have to go back to the map room.
The plane's all refueled and ready to go. Nice work. You got rid of that cloud bank. Now, not only is the camera gone, but I can work on my tan. Allow me to introduce Max Masters.
Max used to be an adventurer. He was the youngest member ever to be inducted, and the only member ever to be kicked out.
Max thought he was smarter than everyone else, and was never able to work as a member of the team. I'd almost forgotten about Max.
Hello again, adventurers. I suppose I should introduce myself properly.
There's no need. We know who you are, Max Masters.
It doesn't matter now. I have everything I need from you. I won. I escaped from you. I have Alpha. Wait a minute. Why do you have power in there? That place should be shut down tight.
Maybe because we outsmarted you.
And we're back up and running at 100%.
No, this is impossible. I had this planned from beginning to end. I'm supposed to have won. Me! This is supposed to be my victory!
And now, you don't have Alpha.
I will have my revenge.